Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? I am Jay Hollingshed, your high-performance mindset coach and public speaker. Thank you so much for tuning in. And this is episode 127 of 365. This is my 7 Pillars of Mental Performance series. I'm going to get there right one day. So, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And for everyone that's tuning in on repeat, thank you so much as well. If you want to catch this episode in its entirety, feel free to go to my YouTube channel where you can catch this episode and all of my other episodes backlogged already, waiting for your viewing pleasure. My brother's already tuning in. Thank you so much, AJ. I appreciate you. I love you, man. Now, this is what today's episode is. Today is Sunday, first day of the week, day 1, in which we will always discuss pillar number 1. Pillar number 1, which is awareness and mindfulness. My Aunt Gina tuning in, front row seat as usual. Thank you so much. Awareness and mindfulness is the subject for today, and this is how we are going to tackle this. Now, being aware is knowing what's happening around you, knowing what's happening with the unfolding events, or watching events that are unfolding around you. My wife Lisa tuning in. What's up, babe? I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Being aware of events that are unfolding around you as you yourself are part of an unfolding event. Now, we've been told and we've heard, or at least I've been told and I've been heard from my studies, that we are products of our environment. Also, I've been told that we are the sum of every thought we've ever had. And I've heard that we are the sum of every decision we've ever made. Now, thinking about all of those are directly related to circumstances. We make our decisions based on the circumstances that are around us or the circumstances that we are in. Now, that being true, do we ever slow down and observe the circumstances that we are in, or the circumstances that we are the sum of? Now, if we don't slow down and observe the circumstances that we are constantly a part of or constantly surrounded by, we are not in control of our lives. We are not in control of the direction we're going in. We're just following whatever circumstance comes our way. It's kind of like being in a boat and you're on an ocean without a sail. Whichever way the wind blows, whichever way the waves blow your boat, the waves are the circumstances. They're going to take you whichever direction they want you to go in. So if we don't take control of the circumstances that we are constantly surrounded with or surrounded by, then our lives we won't be in control of to go into whatever direction we want to go in. Our circumstances are actually opportunities. Now, like I said earlier, if we're not in control of our circumstances, someone else is in control of our circumstances, and someone else or something else. And those are the things that we need to slow down, take our time, and realize that we need to be the ones making the decisions based on our circumstances, not just rushing through life really fast, trying to get things done here, trying to go here or go there. And when we do that, we miss out on opportunities that are in front of us that can help us advance through life. Now, case in point, here's a situation. I mentioned before in a few other videos that I have that right now I'm currently working at UPS in the wee hours of the morning, loading trucks to get money to fund my business, money to pour into my business. Now, this is at work about maybe a week or so ago. I'm loading trucks, right? I'm doing my thing. I'm sweating. I'm grabbing one box at a time, what I call bricks, laying the foundation for my business. I call my boxes bricks. So I'm loading my bricks, right? And the big bosses or supervisors, however you want to call them, they come around and they talk to us from time to time. Well, this was my first time for having them come around and talk to me. And out the blue, I don't know who they are, but people wearing suit jackets in a dusty place. I'm like, okay. And hey, Michelle Compton, how you doing? I appreciate you tuning in. So these big bosses come around, they're wearing the suit jackets, and they're like, "Hey, Mr. Hollingshed, how are you?" I'm like, "I'm fine. How are you?" Well, we see, sir, that you have some advanced degrees in developing organizations, management, also administration, and we want to talk to you about some opportunities of possibly advancing here within the company. You are already positioned to be more than just a package handler. And I sit and stop. And this is where I slow down and my awareness kicks in. And I'm now aware of a situation that is unfolding in front of me. Not really unfolding in front of me. This situation is, I am in the middle of a situation that is unfolding. So when I look at and observe the situation, now I can easily just be going with the flow, going with the wind, and allow this situation to take me where it wants to take me, or I can be aware of my purpose and my reason for being there at UPS in the first place. So to answer the question, or to respond to the big bosses at UPS that came up and spoke to me, I proceed to tell them, no thank you. I appreciate the offer, but I am using UPS to fund my business. I need money to pour into my business, and I'm using UPS to do that. I'm working at night at UPS so I can run my business during the day, but my business needs financing. So that's why I'm here at UPS. Natasha Williams, thank you for tuning in on this awareness and mindfulness. Frederick Shadding, wow, everybody's tuning in. I appreciate you, Fred. So I'm using this money from UPS to fund my business, and that's what I tell these big bosses. And so they're a little disappointed, but at the same time, I'm not disappointed because I slowed down, and I was kind of proud of myself because I slowed down. I was aware of my purpose. I was aware of why I was there, and I didn't give up any power that I currently have. What do I mean by that? If I had taken the bait that UPS was dangling in front of me about trying to move up within the company and use my degrees and things like that, then I would have given up the power that I have, given up my freedom. What's the power? What's the freedom? The freedom to not have to ask somebody, can I take vacation? The freedom to go and do what I want to do. If I want a holiday off, if I want a 4-day weekend, yeah, I'll take it without asking anybody. But if I took the bait with UPS, and yeah, they probably would have paid me a decent amount of money. But at the same time, I'm not there to make a decent amount of money for them and fund their dream. UPS is somebody else's dream. I'm aware that I have my own dream. I'm aware that I have my own aspirations, and that's why I am there in the first place. So I wanted to maintain the power that I have to come and go where I want, when I want, and as I want. I don't have to ask anybody to go on vacation or ask someone or to check in with somebody because I'm sick. No, that's the power that I would have given up if I was not aware. So that whole situation that was unfolding, I was aware of that situation. And being that I slowed down, took the time to understand the unfolding situation that I was in, I was able to control my life and control the direction of my life. Now let's rewind this tape and go back to what I was saying in the beginning. We are the product of the decisions that we make. We are the products of our circumstances. But how many times do we stop to unfold? How many times do we stop to realize or observe the circumstances that are unfolding in front of us or the circumstances that are unfolding around us? Let's picture our circumstances like this as I wrap this up. Let's say we are a bubble, and every circumstance is a bubble. You got one bubble in the middle, and you have 5 bubbles around you. You yourself are in the bubble in the middle, and there are 5 bubbles around you, and all the bubbles are circumstances. As these circumstances unfold, they're like, as the bubbles get bigger, they are the unfolding circumstances. So these circumstances are going to pop and then expose what's happening in the circumstances as they pop. Now, when they pop, That's availability. That's the opportunity, because you yourself now are surrounded by opportunities. You can look around you and see what's available for you, but we cannot do that if we're moving so fast through life and we don't stop and smell the roses, or stop and take time to observe life unfolding around us. So when these bubbles of circumstances pop, opportunities are available. Looking at inside every single bubble around you and practically go shopping. Oh, yeah, I can use that. I can use that. That right there, you know what? I can be a blessing for that circumstance over there. Or I can give something to that circumstance. So we can actually use what life is giving us, what life is surrounding us with, to advance ourselves and our purpose if we slow down and take control of our own lives to make our own decisions for who we are, where we are, and what direction we're trying to go in. That's all I have for today's episode of Awareness and Mindfulness. My advice for you is to slow down, be aware of the situations that are unfolding around you. I challenge you to do that. Take the time, stop, smell the roses, realize that life is in your control. And it's flowing around you every day with opportunities. But if you're so busy in your life trying to rush and do everything, you are not able to take advantage of the opportunities that can help you advance through life. So be aware. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My Aunt Gina is saying you're saying something for real. I hope people are really listening. Well, I hope they're listening too. I see a lot of people tuning in. I see a lot of these like and love bubbles popping up. But that's from my own experience and my own studies, and I truly appreciate you. Thank you for that comment, Gina. I appreciate it. So other than that, if you want more information, more advice, or being coached through situations like this, I am available for that. Inbox me on this platform, or you can go to gotojay.com, speaktojay.com. speaktojay.com, and I can talk to you there as well. Be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing. God bless.